Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Kindred on a hot, humid Tuesday in mid-July. We are gearing up for a 13-year-old Kindred Viking night. The home team on the scoreboard tonight is going to be the Kindred Vikes. They're going to be taking on the visitors on the scoreboard, the Kindred Kings, for some 13-year-old baseball. 13-year-old baseball action here in Kindred. The coaches are up in the they're waiting to know if we're ready or not, but
head director's not up here.
The head director's not ready to go yet, but it's the battle of the Kindred teams. It's the battle of the Jacks. Head coach Jack Wold of the Kindred Vikes. His team is 13-5. Once again, they're the home team. He'll be taking on head coach Jack McDonald of the Kindred Kings. They are 8-11-1.
Oh, I guess the kids are not doing it.
They didn't get their announcing done.
I guess
Paul
wasn't
in
between games.
We'll have to bring them back. Thanks for tuning in to your live event. My name is Josh Almaris alongside Nicholas Eggy, the Eggmeister, Mr. Eggman. Nick, how's it going?
It's good. I'm excited to see these 13-year-olds play tonight. I've heard good things throughout the summer. Jack McDonald and Jack Wold have done a great job with these boys so far this summer, and I'm excited to see how they look out on this big field.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen now. Some early drama because Paul said they are not starting early, and I know he was excited to do lineups. Yeah, here he is. So we'll see what's going to go on here. Let's take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll have the full lineups for each of these teams.
Since 1904.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, for some 13-year-old baseball tonight. Head director Paul Quislen is about to announce the starting lineups here.
Here they are for the Kindred Kings. Once again, head coach Jack McDonald. They're 8-11-1. Leading off and playing left field, number 22, Dingo Rude. Playing short, wearing number 5 is going to be Sawyer Olson. Pitching for the Kings will be Finn Johnson. He wears number 27. More on his stats in just a little bit. And cleaning up for the Kings is going to be third baseman number 1, Jet Johnson. Colt Olson plays first base, wears number 23. Lloyd Preen going to be doing the dirty work for the Kings. He wears number 29. Batting seventh will be center fielder number 14, Brody Fox. Wearing number 8 and playing right field will be James Halverson. At second base, wearing number 10 will be Henry Hyen. And the extra hitters, 11 going to hit for the Kindred Kings, are going to be Carson Murphy and Turner Westby. That's, again, how the Kindred Kings are going to go. Once again, that's Dingo Rude, Sawyer Olson, Finn Johnson, Jet Johnson, Colt Olson, Lloyd Preen, Brody Fox, James Halverson, Henry Hyen, and then Carson Murphy and Turner Westby. Head coach Jack McDonald, that's the Kindred Kings.
And Dingo is a nickname. His name is Jaden.
Yeah, but I think that's a pretty widely accepted
correct
name. Here come the Kindred Vikes next. Their head coach is Jack Wold, 13-5 coming into this game.
The home team for game number 1.
Leading off will be number 4, the shortstop, Cam Kittleson. Leads in pretty much every offensive category. We'll have stats for all these guys as they come up to bat. Cale Whipple going to be pitching for the Vikes. Where's number 28? Batting third and playing catcher will be number 10, Isaac Erickson. And doing the cleanup work for the Kindred Vikes will be Lucas Lindemann. He's going to be playing center field. Batting fifth, number 30, second baseman Seeley Jensen. Hitting sixth, wearing number 24, and playing third base will be Brock Sinner. Hitting seventh and playing first will be number 25, James Fiesel. Batting eighth will be the right fielder, number 16, Bentley Ernst. Wearing number 1 and doing the extra hitting will be Hudson Gibbon. And Dawson Hoy in left field wears number 6. Kindred Vikes will bat 10 once again. Cam Kittleson, Cale Whipple, Isaac Erickson, Lucas Lindemann, Seeley Jensen, Brock Sinner, James Fiesel, Bentley Ernst, Hudson Gibbon, and Dawson Hoy. Kindred Vikes are coached by Jack Wold. They're 13-5. What do you got, Coach Hagman?
I don't have much. I'm excited to see how Whipple. Usually the Whipple name, there are a couple catchers. Last few, Bryce was catching. I know Cale catches. See how he's going to pitch tonight, and excited to see how these two teams how many runs they can put up on the board tonight.
Yeah, we are getting ready now for the national anthem, and I'm going to get that up and running. So we are going to step away, and when we come back, we'll have opening pitch for 13-year-old night, Kindred Kings versus the Kindred Vikes.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred as we are gearing up for opening pitch. Once again, the Kindred Kings taking on the Kindred Vikes. Doubleheader here in Kindred. Kindred Kings, the visitors, they're going to bring to the plate Dingo Rude, Sawyer Olson, and Finn Johnson. Jet Johnson, Colt Olson, Lloyd Preen, Brody Fox, James Halverson, Henry Hine, Carson Murphy, and Turner Westby. On the bump for the Kindred Vikes will be Cale Whipple. Cale Whipple has 8 innings pitched this year. He's given up 3 earned runs. He's struck out 10, and he's walked 6. Got an ERA of 2.6. He's got the ball in his hand, and his battery mate is Isaac Erickson. So Whipple and Erickson going to be working for the Vikes. Here's the first pitch, and it's immediately put into play. First pitch at 5:57. It's going to be an infield single as Kittleson not able to crash on that and make the play. Dingo Rude leads many offensive categories, hits .571 On-base percent of .684. Leads in both of those. He's 32 hits, 37 runs scored, 40 stolen bases. Leads in all those categories. Might see Dingo Root on the move here. Sawyer Olson now batting. He's hitting .534, swings and misses. Count's going to be 1-1.
I like how Whipple gets right up
I think
on
that our
mound.
scoreboard guy thinks he's here just for the looks, and he's not putting anything in. So now we got him trained in. Here's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Dingo goes to second. Throw down, not in time. Number 22, Dingo Rood, going to run in to, he's going to get to second base safely. Sawyer Olson up to bat, hitting .534, counts 1-2. He punches that to the right side. Oh, an error going to be charged to the second baseman there. Nice job of Sawyer hitting that to the right side. Would have moved Dingo to third, but it's going to be an error charged to Seeley Jensen. And Rood going to move on to third, going to bring up the third hitter, pitcher, number 27, Finn Johnson.
Sawyer Olson's got a big lead over there.
Likely that Olson is going to be taken off here. 41 stolen bases now for Dingo, but he's on third. Finn Johnson hitting .478 with a .662. Runner goes, and Olson going to pick up a stolen base. So Johnson with an early opportunity to drive in some runs here. Strike called. Count's going to go to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike for Finn Johnson. Kindred Kings, team that's a little under 500, 8-11. They have an early threat here. As ball going to be called, count's going to go to 3-1. Here's the pitch. Ball taken outside, going to be a walk. So they're loaded up for the Kings. Base hit by Dingo Rood. Sawyer Olson reached on there. Finn Johnson reaches on the walk, going to bring up his twin brother, Jet Johnson. Jet Johnson leads in RBIs, 27 RBIs this year. He's got 3 ducks on the pond with nobody out here. .544 hitter with a .623 on base percent. He's got 11 doubles on the year. Double likely clears the bases and picks up his 28th, 29th, and 30th RBIs of the season. We'll see if Cale Whipple cannot have that happen. 2-0 pitch coming as Cale looks in, agrees on a sign, and delivers. Swing and a miss. Count's going to go to 2-1. Cale Whipple, 8 innings pitched. He struck out 10, and he's walked 6. Count's going to go to 3-1 now. You okay over there, partner?
I'm good.
Okay, all right, just checking. Snacking on anything, or just... Here's a ball hit out to right. That could be the double. Nope, it's going to be caught. Oh, off the glove. Bentley Ernst was right there, and unfortunately he couldn't make the catch. So it's going to be an error charged to the Kindred Kings. 2 runs are going to come in. Dingo Rood was set to tag. Sawyer Olson scores from second. Finn Johnson moves up to second. Jet Johnson going to reach on the air, but will pick up an RBI. So it'll be an error and an RBI. And now up will be Colt Olson, the first baseman, wears 23. Whoa. What happened there? Hit by a pitch?
Colt just got hit by a pitch, and that bat nearly went all the way into the dugout.
That's when I looked up from my scorebook. That's all I saw was an epic bat toss. So Olson on first, Johnson, the Jet variety, on second, Finn on third, and Lloyd Preen bats with the bases loaded here. Swings and a miss. That's 0-1. Preen, the catcher, wears number 29 and is hitting .239 on the year. Swing and a miss for Preen, and it'll be 0-2. Nick, we've done some young kids games before. We always talk about the pace of play. These youngsters, they just don't slow down, do they?
No, they do not. I like that about Whipple. He gets the ball back on the rubber. I'm going to pitch.
Foul ball there by Preen keeps his at bat alive. Just barely foul. Andy Traum, umpire on the bases. Carson Getty behind the plate. Jack McDonald on third as the coach. And Fisher Johnson, the first base coach. That's 4 Legion guys. 4 Legion guys.
Maybe Getty shouldn't be umping behind the plate right now.
Swing and a miss there by Preen, and he'll strike out. It's Whipple's first strikeout of the night, his 11th strikeout on the season. And that'll bring up Brody Fox. Fox center fielder wears number 14. He's got 10 doubles, hitting .544 and a .600 on base percent. That's not what you usually see out of a 7 hitter, but he's got no 2 count right now. Cale Whipple looks in. Here's the 0-2. Ball taken inside. That will move the count to 1-2. Brody Fox and then James Halverson, Henry Hine, Carson Murphy, and Turner Westby before the order gets turned back around. Here's a ball taken in the dirt. Count goes to 2-2.
Isaac Erickson just saved a run there.
Colt Olson on first, Jet Johnson on second, Finn Johnson on third. Lloyd Preen just struck out for the first out, and here's a fall back off of Getty's.
His back already hurts. Let's not make his other body parts broken before a big tournament this weekend.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch number 26 from Whipple coming. Here's a swing and a miss, and Whipple's got himself 2 strikeouts in a row.
If the Vikes only give up 2 in this inning, Josh, that's going to be a big momentum boost going back in the dugout to start swinging the bats. They had bases loaded, nobody out. That error was unfortunate in right field, but then they immediately were loaded back up with a hit by pitch. Now he's got 2 strikeouts in a row.
Yeah, James Halverson hits 175. Where's number 8? Plays right field, and you're absolutely right. Need to get, if you're the Kings, you want to get more than 2 out of this deal. Another run-saving stop there by Isaac Erickson. But yeah, it was a game that looked like the Kings had an opportunity to really tack on a big old crooked number and take a big lead early on. If they get out of this with even 2 or 3 runs, no problem coming back from that. Here's the 2-1. Ball inside, gonna move the count to 3-1. Be pitch number 30 coming for Whipple here. James Halverson up to bat. Ball taken low, and it's gonna walk Halverson. He'll pick up an RBI on that base on balls as Finn Johnson's going to come in. Jet Johnson's going to go to third. Colt Olson's going to go to second. And Henry Hine, 286 hitter who wears number 10, playing second base, going to be batting. With 2 outs here in the top of the first. Ball taken high by Hine. Whipple. Got a 1-0 count. Throws a strike that's swung on and missed by Hyen. And the count goes to 1-1. Hot, humid day here in Kindred. Here's the pitch, chopped foul. Count goes to 1-2. Kindred night here in Kindred. Kindred 13-year-olds in action. Kindred Vikes the home team. Kindred Kings the visitors. Vikes come in with a better record, 13-5. Kings 8-11-1. The Kings have tacked on 3, and that's all they're going to get here in the first inning as Whipple will strike out the side. He gets strikeout 11, 12, and 13. And after the first half inning of play, the Kings get 3 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 errors, 3 guys left on base. And once again, the Kindred Kings lead the Kindred Vikes 3-0.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Once again, Kindred Kings picked up 3 runs in the top of the first inning. The only one hit. There were 2 Vikes errors, and the Kings did leave the bases loaded. But Dingo Rude led things off with a hit. Sawyer Olson reached on an error, and Finn Johnson walked. Jet Johnson got an RBI and error out to right field. Cole Olson was hit by a pitch, and James Halverson got an RBI walk. Kings got 3, and they lead 3-0. The Vikes coming to the plate for their first time. Cam Kittleson, Cale Whipple, Isaac Erickson are 1-2-3. Lucas Lindeman, the cleanup man. Then Seeley Jensen, Brock Sinner, and James Fiesel. Bentley Ernst, Hudson Gibbon, and Dawson Hoy will round out the lineup. On the mound once again is Finn Johnson. He's an experienced pitcher, 29 innings pitched. He's struck out 43 people this year. He does have an ERA of 10, and he has a little bit of a problem throwing strikes, 37 walks on the year.
Ooh.
But 29 innings pitched and 43 strikeouts, that's pretty darn good. Another thing that's pretty darn good is Cam Kittleson. He leads almost every offensive category. 667 batting average, 731 on base percent. He's 36 for 54, 6 doubles, 3 triples, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, 37 runs scored, and 39 stolen bases. He leads in every one of those categories, Nicholas.
Yeah, very talented young man, that Cam Kittleson. Nice little lefty to start off the lineup, and if I'm willing to guess, he's going to leave here pretty early after this walk.
He has a chance to pick up stolen base number 40 on the lefty. A 4-pitch walk. Not what you want to see if you're the Kindred Kings. Here's a ball taken inside, and Kittleson
standing up.
Has no problem stealing second there. Cale Whipple up to bat right now. 2-hitter, he's pitching, hitting .404 with a .569 on base percent. He's got 15 RBIs on the year. Here's a ball. It's 6 balls now in a row for Finn Johnson.
Finn's brother's in the dugout over there. I'm surprised we haven't heard Fisher talk yet.
There's
there
another
Kittleson. That's going to be a run.
Kittleson on the move, and that ball's going to fall in front of the center fielder. And Kittleson going to score no problem. He was moving on the pitch, and Cale Whipple going to pick up an RBI single. RBI number 16 for Whipple. Now the lefty Isaac Erickson in the batter's box. He's catching. Where's number 10? Hitting .500 on the year. Runner takes off. That's Whipple, and the throw's not going to get Cale. Going to be a stolen base. Isaac Erickson has 5 doubles and 22 RBIs on the season. Impressive offensive stats for Isaac. He chops that one foul. Going to go 1-1. So Johnson's throwing 2 strikes, and the Vikes are ready to swing. The first strike was hit out to center field for an RBI single, and the second one now has been chopped to the right side. Is the count? Oh, did I miss a strike there? Is it 1-2?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's 1-2, so I missed a strike in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a stolen base on that play as Whipple went on to third base. And this ball is going to get by the pitcher, or excuse me, by the catcher, and Cale Whipple's going to score. So just like that, the score is 3-2. Kings leading the Vikes, but the Vikes answer nicely after giving up 3 runs. A walk and a single. Isaac Erickson now has a 3-2 count.
Full count here to Erickson.
Finn Johnson kicks and delivers the 3-2. This ball is going to be chopped over to the left side and just over Olsen, the shortstop's head. And it'll be back-to-back singles for the Vikes. So the Kindred Kings have their first 3 guys get on and score. The Kindred Vikes have their first 3 guys get on. 2 of them have scored. Isaac Erickson on first with Lucas Lindemann, a 200 batter, up to the plate, takes a strike. Erickson runs down to second base. And Sawyer Olsen.
We might need to talk to Finn a little bit about what coming set means. I think he balks every time he steps up on that mound.
Here's another stolen base attempt. The Vikes have been on the move. Kittleson stole first pitch and then was stealing on the next one, but it was a single, so he didn't get the stolen base. Whipple stole and then stole. Isaac stole and then now tried to steal, but it's a foul ball. He's going again. This ball's chopped down to third. So we will do it again. Lucas Lindemann has an 0-2 count. Nobody out here. And a big lead by Erickson. Erickson then goes back. This ball's thrown behind Lindemann and move the count to 1-2.
You seeing what I'm seeing with Finn, though?
He sat there. And this ball goes to the backstop. So Isaac Erickson going to pick up a stolen base. Was he just...
He starts like that.
I'll watch it a little more closely. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yep.
So he's set the whole time. Strike 3 as Lindemann gets caught looking. And Finn Johnson picks up his first strikeout tonight, his 44th on the season. Bring up Seeley Jensen, 342 hitter. Where's number 30 playing second base? Takes his warm-up swing. Once again, Isaac Erickson on third. This ball's going to be taken high.
Seeley Jensen, I miss. So last year I had a bunch of these boys in class. Seeley had mullet with like hair down to his shoulder blades. And now he's just got a buzz cut. I don't know. I think the mullet's a better look for Seeley.
The extremes for Seeley. Lloyd Preen is the catcher here. Finn Johnson pitching for the Kings. Seeley Jensen up, Brock Center on deck, and James Fiesel in the hole. Good aggressive running on third by Isaac Erickson. He's the tying run. We playing 2 5s tonight? 2 5s. 2 5-inning games here in Kindred. Here's the pitch. Nice job there of Seeley staying back and waiting. Foul ball going to move the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Finn Johnson sets, it looks in, and then kicks and delivers. This ball gets by Preen, and Isaac Erickson are going to come in, step on home, and just like that, Nick, we got a tie game.
Tie ball game.
Kings 3, Vikes 3. Each of them had their first 3 batters get on and in. Now it's up to the Kings to see if that's where they can stop the line. So it's a walk to Seeley. And now up will be Brock Sinner, number 24, the third baseman. He'll be followed by James Fiesel. First pitch swung on, fouled back. Moves count to 0-1.
Seeley took off first pitch too.
Interesting tactic. I don't think the Kings are even holding the runner.
Nope. Colt's there.
Now he's going to go over, straddle the base, and the runner's off. And no throw this time. So Seeley Jensen going to pick up a stolen base. Another thing Finn can work on is his left-handed pickoff, because with these runners just going,
He has not shown them anything yet.
No. But Seeley Jensen decided not to go for third there. It was a ball. It'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Now he's off to third. This ball's off the glove of Preen. And over to third goes Seeley Jensen. It'll be another stolen base. That's 7 stolen bases in the inning so far. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the first here. This ball hit to the right side. Second baseman off his glove. Runner's going to come home. Throw's going to go over to first. And he's out at first, so it's going to be an interesting 4-3 play. Henry Hyen knocks it down, scoots on over to it. Throws on over to Colt Olson, going to be out number 2. Going to be an RBI. Seeley Jensen comes in.
Wasn't sure if Hine was going to be able to get to that in the air or not, Josh, and I think that's what Seeley was waiting for over at third there.
It's James Feasel up to bat now, right?
That looks like Jimmy.
Okay. He hits 167 on the year. Where's number 25 and playing first base? Is that what he goes by? Is Jimmy?
Yep.
Jimmy is just a good old baseball name. James Jimmy Feasel. The Gym Meister. Diesel Feasel. Takes a ball. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Does Feasel ever sport a mullet? Diesel, Feasel, Jimmy Man.
I haven't seen
all those things.
No
scream
Jimmy.
mullet.
No Jimmy. I have not seen Jimmy with a mullet.
Jimmy the Diesel Feasel takes a ball. It goes 3 balls, 2 strikes. His sister's a good singer.
Yes.
She hasn't sung the anthem yet this year for us.
Don't we have a recording?
We might, but it's always fun to have.
Strike 3.
Strike 3 dropped by Preen. He's got to throw to first base. He throws to first, and
in time.
Colt catches that, and it'll be a strikeout and a 2-3 putout, and that'll be how things end here in the first. The Kindred Vikes get 4 runs on 2 hits. There were no King errors and 1 man left on base after 1 complete. It's the Vikes 4 and the Kings 3.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd, our world certified public accountant, has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Hey fans, welcome back in. We got all kinds of drama up here in the press box. Someone wants to go to the concession stand and can't seem to get that worked out.
I think that someone's been to the concession stand 1,000,000 times this summer.
I'm kind of worried that if he were to go to it, he would not even know how to get there or what to do if he got there. This is multitasking at its finest. I'm
Number 13, extra hitter, Carson Murphy.
Ooh, ball in play right away.
Come on, Jimmy.
And James.
Jimmy Feasel catches that ball. It was Carson Murphy, the extra hitter, who swung at the first pitch and hit that one to Jimmy the Diesel Feasel at first base. It'd be an F3, and that'll bring up extra hitter number 7, Turner Westby.
He's going to have a bunch of nicknames by the end of this game.
Turner Westby and Carson Murphy, along with Hudson Gibbon and Dawson Hoy, all got the call up today from their respective. Who did the call up today? Was it chief of direct player development?
He was calling me last night. Who should we bring up?
So
here?
he called the scout.
Yep.
And then he went after the.
He didn't take any of the guys I said.
Here's a pop fly. Oh, Sawyer.
Baby. That's Cam.
Sawyer, or that's Cam. Cam, yeah, my bad. We'll call that an L6. Turner Westby hit that one into the netting of Cam Kittleson.
I thought he jumped too early,
yeah, it did
Josh,
look like that.
but he ended up getting it.
I was saying, and by the way, that'll bring up Dingo Rude. Dingo Rude singled and scored in the first, hitting .571 with a .684 on base percent. But I wonder if anybody got any like in the majors when you get called up, people video, put it on social media.
Yep.
Anybody get any like Carson Murphy, Turner, Westby, Hudson, Gibbon, Dawson, Hoy, any big exciting
I doubt it.
video of
We could ask.
the big man Paul Quislen is calling? Wondering if you're ready for the
What does
majors
this
here.
mean? You know what's interesting to me right now, Josh? We, as Legion and Babe Ruth coaches, we see our shortstops, our second basemen playing out in the Ager line, pretty far back. Look where these boys are playing. One of the first times out on this big field.
Yeah, they're playing in. But to that point, the single that Dingo had was an infield single.
It was.
That was.
They were playing this the whole inning, though, Josh.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs in the top of the second. This will be pitch number 42 for Cale Whipple. Sawyer Olson waits on deck. Once again, Dingo Rude scored after a single and stolen base in the first. Here he hits this one to Diesel, and Diesel Fiesel picks up 2 of the 3 outs here in the top of the second, and just like that, it's 3 up and 3 down. The Kindred Kings get no runs on no hits. They leave nobody on base, and there were no Vikes errors after 1 1/2 inning of play. It's the Kings 3 and the Vikes 4.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. We're in the bottom of the second. Nobody out here. Kings trail 3-4. And up to bat will be, well, that's confusing. Supposed to be Bentley Ernst, Snake Eyes.
This is Bentley Ernst.
Yeah, supposed to be number 16, but he's number 11. Plays right field, swings and misses on that one. It's going to be 0 balls and 2 strikes, so I'm going to change that. Bentley's number 11. Hitting .225 on the year, playing right field. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Bentley Ernst will be retired. Finn Johnson picks up his 3rd strikeout of tonight. It's his 46th strikeout on the season. Once again, Finn Johnson now has 30 innings thrown. In fact, I think he came in 29 2/3, so he's at 31 officially in the books.
Now we've got one of the kids that have been called up today.
Hudson Gibbon, the extra hitter, wears number 1. Stands in the box. Huddy, they call him. Huddy and his squad was in the championship of the rookie tournament. Lost to the other Kindred team. fun weekend this past weekend. Kindred hosted the Pee Wee and Rookie Tournament. Huddy's team were the runner-ups.
Huddy caught and pitched on that Saturday afternoon.
He's got 3-0 count here as Finn Johnson throws ball 4. Huddy's going to heady on over to the first base after a walk. And now we got another youngster coming to the plate, number 6, left fielder Dawson Hoy.
Ooh, another lefty.
We were impressed with the fact, Nick, that Coach Wold was hitting him some pop flies before the game, and he looked very smooth.
Very
catching
comfortable
fly
out
balls.
there.
Yeah. I think I'm hoping he gets a couple fly balls out in left field here today so we can see him
Flash
put
that
in
leather.
Yeah. Gibbon going to take off for second, and the ball's going to get by Preen, so it's going to be a stolen base for Hudson Gibbon. And Dawson Hoy now has an opportunity to hit in a run. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. The dangerous Cam Kittleson waits on deck. That ball's also going to get by the catcher. It's going to be a pass ball and move Gibbon on over to third. 3-0. Pitch number 47 coming for Finn. He kicks and delivers. Ball high. And Hoy draws a walk. So back-to-back walks to the 12-year-olds. Cam Kittleson now up to bat. Cameron the leadoff.
And
Runner
Hoy
goes. Yep. Hoy takes out for second.
Hoy, I was a little worried there. I didn't think he knew he could get a lead. And then he just started running before the ball was pitched.
Here's the ball put into play to second base. Fielded by Cam Kittleson going to be called out. Now, I'm just going to say this much. I think Director Paul Quisling put the fear of God into these guys and said, you need to call strikes and you need to get this game moving. So I don't think we can blame anything on the base umpire. We can absolutely blame Paul Quisling on that one. What do you think, Nick? Who are you blaming on that one?
You know what? Cam Kittleson can come up here and blame Quiz on that one. But talk about getting down the line.
Yes.
Just a ground ball to second. I definitely think he beat it out.
Here's the ball put into play, and nice play over at third, thrown on over, and that one's definitely an out call there as Cale Whipple put that in play. There was a run scored in that mess, by the way. Hudson Gibbon did come in, and so it's an RBI for Cam Kittleson. And in the end of the second, the Vikes will pick up 1 run on no hits. They leave 1 on base, and there was 1 questionable call. After 2 complete, the score is the Kindred Vikes 5 and the Kings 3.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hey, fans, welcome back in.
It's a nice thing about having Legion umps.
Yeah.
We can.
And Andy Trum is sticking to his guns right now. So we are absolutely taking the we can, as Mr. Quisling said, we can pull him out from underneath the bus right now, and we can insert Andy Trum. He is sticking. Did you get it on camera?
Oh, it's on camera.
All right, good. That'll be exciting to look back and Andy says he was out for sure.
You know, I'd be willing to bet he was not out for sure.
Don't you just love it when umpires do the, like, he was out by a mile?
I nailed it.
Yeah. No, every now and then you might have to admit that you made a mistake. And Andy Traum, he sometimes has a tough time with that.
Is he correct?
But we love him.
Yes, we do.
And I think everybody listening understands that. In any case, we got Sawyer Olson up to bat right now. Sawyer reached on an error in the first and scored. He's playing shortstop, hitting .534 on the year with a .603 on base percentage. He's 31 for 58, so impressive batting averages.
Ooh,
this
that
one's hit
hard.
high and deep out to left field. Nice track on that by Westby. By Hoy.
They're going to have a chance at second.
Play at second. That was a fantastic play. We talked about Dawson Hoy. I mean, he went straight back to his left, ran a great angle, picked it up on a quick hop and got it in. It's going to be a double for Sawyer Olson, but he had to run hard in the second. Olson has 3 home runs on the year, and today he is 1 for 2. That'll bring up Finn Johnson. Johnson pitching, where's number 27? 24 RBIs for Finn this year. 39 stolen bases. 478 on batting average. Here's the 0-1. Ball taken inside. Sawyer Olson on second after a big double. Hoy did a great job of getting it in, and the relay just came up a little bit short for the Vikes. Finn Johnson seeing if he can drive Olson in. Johnson the 3-hitter. Here's the 1-1. A ball taken outside.
I think Quiz thought that one should have been a strike too.
2 balls, 1 strike here. And Whipple pitches a strike. Moving down to third is Olson. And the ball gets away from third baseman. Stolen base for Olson. And now Finn Johnson with a big RBI opportunity here. Once again, Cale Whipple on the mound. He's got officially now 10 innings in the book on the season. In the books. Came into this game with 8 innings pitched. Here's the 3-ball, 2-strike count from Whipple. Fouled off by Finn, and he'll get to do it again. Twin brother Jet Johnson waits on deck. Colt Olson in the hole. Finn Johnson once again, 478 batting average, facing Cale Whipple. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3.
Right on the outside corner.
Nice pitch there by Cale Whipple. Strikeout number 4 for Whipple, his 14th on the year. And just 10 innings of work. That's pretty impressive. Over a strikeout an inning. Strike here taken by Jet Johnson. Johnson leads the team with 27 RBIs. 28 now. 27 coming into today. He had an RBI in the first. This one he hits over to the right side.
Not going to be able to get that one on camera. Foul ball.
Foul ball in play, but out of the reach of Diesel Fiesel.
And Jimmy's already made 2 of those foul ball catches. He made 2 last inning.
He did. Here's the 0-2. Chopped. And good contact play there by Sawyer. It's going to be a hit as well. Good job there by Sawyer Olson. Many times kids will not come in on a play like that because they're worried they're going to get out. But Sawyer Olson really did a nice job of not only getting a nice big double to get to second, he stole third and then hustled in on that play. Jet Johnson hustles down to first, and he'll pick up an RBI single. It gets the Kings within 1. It's 5-4. Swing and a miss here by Colt Olson. So Jet Johnson, his second RBI. He's up to 29 now on the season. Colt Olson up to bat. I would assume Johnson steals here. Ball taken. It's going to be 1-1.
At some point here, see if Erickson can get the ball quick. Whipple has a nice slide step. A little slower, but it's still a slide step, and he's not doing a big leg kick.
There goes Jet. And this ball's put into play over to third baseman, who throws way high and over the head of Fiesel. So Sinner throws that over Fiesel, and in the score now is going to be Jet Johnson. They're going to go on to third as that ball is thrown.
This is going to be a little league home run, Josh.
Yep. Oh, and here comes Olsen. So Jet Johnson is going to score all the way from first. He was moving on the pitch. Colt Olsen is going to reach on an E5 and then score on an E1. So on that play, there was 2 errors and 2 runs scored. And the Kings now have the lead, 6-5. 3 runs in here on 2 hits and 2 errors. Now batting is Lloyd Preen. Struck out in the first. Where's number 29? He's catching, hitting .239 on the season. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Kings lead 6-5. Ball gets by Isaac Erickson. Carson Getty makes him go and get it. And the count will go to 2-1. Pitch 61 coming here for Cale Whipple. It's a ball outside. And the count will go to 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. The air was pretty stagnant and very moist before this game started. Nice to see that flag out in center pick up a little bit of life there, Nicholas.
I don't know what that usually means, Josh.
What's that?
Rain.
Oh, does it? There's a nice throw from third baseman Brock Sinner onto James Fiesel, and it'll be a 5-3 putout for out number 2.
But I do think the rain's going all around us right now. I don't think we're going to get wet.
That's good. Good to hear. So Brock Sinner throws to Fiesel. It'll be a 5-3 putout, 2 outs, and now up will be Brody Fox. He struck out in the first. He's got some impressive stats, a .544 batting average. He has 10 doubles, 600 on-base percent. That one, it was a 1-0 count. Yep, he swung at that one. It's going to go to 1-1. 3 runs in here for the Kings. Here's a swing and a miss. Brody Fox seems like the kind of guy that he wants to get his hacks.
Yes, he does. I can't tell if Whipple's throwing it off speed there or what's coming out of his hand.
Here's
that
the 1-2.
Like
it's a swing and a miss. It's going to get by the catcher. So let's see if Erickson can throw down and get him out. Oh, darn, over the head.
Good backup by right fielder.
Absolutely.
Bentley Ernst.
So it's going to be a strikeout for Whipple. It's his 5th strikeout, but the out is not recorded. Erickson did a nice job of getting that ball down the line. It just was a little bit over Fiesel's head, and a great job of Bentley Ernst backing that up. So the runner stayed on first. Now up will be James Halverson, right fielder, who wears number 8. Swings and misses on that one. Hitting 175 on the year. On deck is Henry Hyen. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch number 70 about to be underway for Cale Whipple. This one coming to James Halverson in the dirt. Nice block there by Erickson. And the count goes to 2-1. There's a ball taken inside. Yeah, the nice thing about that wind is it's also out of the south, so it's feels like a nice breeze here. Not that hot furnace type wind either. Kind of cools you off a little bit. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Usually that wind from the south brings a little bit of heat. Not tonight.
Not tonight. And we're not complaining. It was 82 degrees at the time of the game. It felt like 88 because of the dew point was in the 70s. There's strike 3 taken, and it'll be strikeout Strikeout number 6 for Whipple. He actually struck out 3 in that inning. The Kindred Kings do, however, pick up 3 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 Vikes errors and 1 man left on base. We have a new score after 2.5. It reads Kings 6, Vikes 5. See you back in a minute.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd Our World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live in Kindred on your live event. Final home game here in Kindred. That's right, Nick?
Correct.
Final home game, final game we'll get to cover until basketball season now. So thanks for tuning in to your live event. I should have known this, but I think we've covered close to 40 games this summer in baseball from ages.
Usually you write that down.
Yeah, I do have it written down. I just didn't look at it beforehand. All the way from 11 to 12 year, or 11 all the way up to 19 years old. That ball is put into play off the bat of Isaac Erickson, but nice job over at shortstop by Sawyer Olson to stay patient and
Sawyer Olson made that thing look easy out there at short.
So 1 up, 1 down. That'll bring up Lucas Lindemann. Lindemann hits 200 on this coming into today. He struck out in the first. Finn Johnson on the mound. Anyway, I was saying I think around 40 games, all the way from 11, 12-year-olds. We got the 13s on. We got a lot of Babe Ruth, 14 and 15-year-old games. We got the Legion B and the Legion A. I don't think there was a home Babe Ruth or Legion game that was not on your live event.
I don't think so.
And go back and watch any of them. Thank all our sponsors for making that possible. It's pretty fantastic that we can do that. One of our sponsors we might as well thank now is Express Lane. They have their precious boy back there getting beat on, Carson Getty. So thanks to people like the Gettys for allowing us to not only watch baseball, but their son take multiple foul balls to the chest area.
He's got enough muscle. He's fine.
Oh, yeah. Here's the 2-2 to Lindemann. Fouled off. And we'll do it again. Lucas Lindemann, then Seeley Jensen and Brock Sinner. Once again, Lucas Lindemann playing center field, and he's batting 200. Here's the 2-2. It's taken high. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3-2. Ball taken high, and Lindemann, Little Lindy. How many Lindemans are there, Nick?
I think there's 3.
3 boys?
2 boys, 1 girl.
2 boys and 1 girl.
I think so.
Well, Jacob Lindemann had a really nice tournament for you guys on the Babe Ruth tournament.
He did.
Here's the first pitch to Seeley Jensen. He swings and fouls that down the line. Lucas Lindemann was on the move, but he'll have to go back. Seeley Jensen walked in the first, stole second, stole third, and then scored.
Yeah, this Wold coach team, they are not afraid to hit the gas button. And, nice swing out of Seeley Jensen there.
Yeah, nice swing out to right field. And on to second is going to go Lucas Lindemann. Seeley Jensen on for the second time. Once again, he walked and scored in the first, and he gets on a hit there. Hits 342. That average is going up after tonight. And that'll bring up Brock Sinner. hitting 289. Runners go. Just one runner went. That was Lindemann, stole third. Seeley opted not to. Brock Center did hit in a run on a 4-3 put out in the first. This ball gets by Preen. And in comes Lucas Lindemann. Seeley was stealing second and then went all the way over to third. So a good job there by Seeley. Brock Center now bats with a 2-0 count. The game tied. The leading runner on third swings and misses there. It moves the count to 2-1. Center, Fiesel, Ernst, Given, Hoy, and then back to the top. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-2. Vikes are batting 10. And they're up to bat right now.
Aren't they batting 11, Josh?
Kings are batting 11.
Oh.
Kings are 9, 10, and 11 coming up to bat in the top of the fourth. Right now, the Vikes are at their sixth guy. The 3-2 count, one out, man on third, tie game. Ball high, and that moves Center to first. So Center on first, Jensen on third. James Fiesel struck out in the first, hitting 167 on the year, wears number 25 and plays first base. He's in the box. Runner moves to second. Swing and a miss. And Center picks up a stolen base. So it's a strike on the swing and miss. 0 balls, 1 strike. Here's a ball hit out to left field. It's going to be fair. Yes, it's going to be fair. It's going to score 1 and just 1 as in comes Seeley Jensen. Brock Center moves on to third. And Fiesel picks up the RBI single. Nice job there once again by Seeley Jensen. He was on first, stole second, but the ball went by the catcher, and he hustled to third. As a result of that, he was able to score. Here's another stolen base attempt. This one by Fiesel. They throw down, and Brock Center then takes home. So Fiesel steals second. Center get a stolen base on that?
Yep.
So the double steal. Bentley Ernst now batting.
Yes, he does get a stolen base on that, yeah.
We'll go with it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Vikes lead 8-6. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul. Bentley Ernst, right fielder, wears number 11. Came into today hitting 225. He was a strikeout victim in the second. Has a chance to add to his team's lead as the Vikes have plated 3 here in this inning. Runner goes. Throw goes down to third and not in time.
The Jet takes off Jimmy's helmet.
Jet and Jimmy with a little collision, but everybody's smiling. Fiesel ran that diesel right into third and the knee of Johnson. And then the next pitch struck out Ernst. So it'll be 2 outs. Strikeout number 4 for Finn Johnson. Batting now will be Huddy Hudson Gibbon, the extra hitter. Walk, stole, got to third on a pass ball and then scored. This time he pops up to pitcher Finn Johnson. In the bottom of the third, the Vikes pick up 3 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1 on base. There were no errors, and the score has now changed. Vikes 8, Kings 6.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Okay.
Welcome back into Kindred, ladies and gentlemen, on a hot and humid Tuesday in July. Late July, July 22nd to be exact. Thanks for tuning into your live event. Josh Omeris alongside Nick Eggman. Nick, thoughts on the game so far as the Vikes lead 8-6 over the Kings?
So far, it's been pretty good. Good amount of walks, a lot of stolen bases, something I like to see. I know you, your philosophy, my philosophy, we like to run, right? And as soon as you get on base, if you see something, you can go steal a second, you can steal third. That's very good to see out of these youngsters and something that both of these Jacks are teaching these young boys.
We got a pitching change here. I didn't see this earlier. Lucas Lindemann on the mound.
Little Indy.
Kale goes over to first base. And did Fiesel go out to center then? I think we're going to say Fiesel. He's number 25. I can't tell for sure, but
that looks like Jimmy out there.
So we're going to say Fiesel is in center, Cale Whipple's at first, and Lindemann is now on the bump. And he's pitching to Henry Hyen and then Carson Murphy and Turner Westby, the 9, 10, and 11 batters for the Kings. Here's a pitch taken in. It's now 2-1 to Hyen. 286 hitter coming into tonight. Second baseman, where's number 10? Struck out in the first. Here's the 2-1. Chop to the left side. Can Lindy make the play? He picks it up, throws, and just a little up the line. We'll call that a, what are you calling that?
I think a good throw. He's out there,
Yep,
Josh.
I think you're right. We'll go E1 on that.
Yep.
Well, the one person disagrees with us, but I go with you, Coach Eggman. I think you're right. A good throw would have had him. We're gonna say reach on an air. That'll bring up number 13, Carson Murphy, extra hitter. Flew out to first baseman at the time, Jimmy Fiesel. It's 2-0 now. Lindemann sets. And
oh
nice
baby!
Play. And Lindemann, I think, you know what, Lindemann. Nick, we got
mad at us.
Yeah, we got
got mad
a
at
little
us.
bit of credit for that. Like, he probably was listening to us in his earbud on the mound and did not agree with the error call.
You're giving me an error?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Look at how I can flash this leather. Now look at this L13 double play. L7 weenie. Remember what movie that's from?
No idea.
You don't?
Yes, I know what movie that's from.
It's not the L7 weenie from Sandlot. It's the L13 DP. Murphy lines out, and Henry Hyen is thrown out. And just like that, there's 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Turner Westby, the extra hitter, he lined one almost over the glove of Cam Kittleson at short. This one's going to get out to right field and fall for a base hit. Nice job there by Turner Westby. And Turner Westby's going to have a hit. Going to bring up leadoff man Dingo Rude. Rude leads the team in batting average, on base percent, hits and runs and stolen bases. 571 average, 684 on base percent, 32 hits out of 56 at bats, 37 runs scored. Kittleson fields that, throws nicely on over to first, and that'll do things.
I think Kittleson might have beat him to first there.
Yeah,
if he would have just ran.
He's got some speed, no doubt about it. It'll be a 6-3 putout, so the Kings in the top of the fourth get no runs on one hit. They leave one man on base, and there was a Viking error. We got same score going into the bottom of the fourth. Vikes 8, Kings 6.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Wholesale of changes here for the Kings. We'll go through them all. Colt Olson on the mound. His new battery mate, catcher's Dingo Rude. Here's the first pitch. It's a ball. Over at first is now going to be Finn Johnson. Lloyd Preen moved to second. Brody Fox at third. Shortstop will remain Sawyer Olson. That's the only thing that remained consistent. James Halverson in left, Jet Johnson in center, and Henry Hyen in right. Whole bunch of changes there for Jack McDonald and his Kings. This ball is hit to the right side and caught by first baseman Finn Johnson. So Dawson Hoy with the F3, and that'll bring up Cam Kittleson.
Westby? Or no, Dawson flew out.
What's that?
Who flew out there?
Dawson Hoy.
Dawson did?
Dawson Hoy just flew out. He's the 10 hitter, and that'll bring up the leadoff man. Left-handed hitter, shortstop, number 4, Cam Kittleson. 667 batting average. He's 36 for 54 coming into today. He takes a ball. It's the second one. It's a 2-0 count. 667 and 731 for an on-base percent. He's stolen 40 bases on the year. Six doubles, 3 triples, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, and 37 runs. Hits this to second again, and Preen has it go through his legs. So it's going to be another error.
I'd have liked to see if Preen would have fielded that cleanly. I think that would have been a really close play at second again there, Josh, or at first.
Well, Ryan Sunram is very much on the hit train. Thanks for Ryan for tuning in. This ball's going to go to the backstop, and Kittleson is going to go on the wild pitch. Cale Whipple, first baseman now. Where's number 28? Hitting .404 with a .569 on base percent. He has 16 RBIs up to this point. He had a hit and an RBI, a run scored, 2 stolen bases in the first. This ball he hits out to shallow right, and that ball is going to fall. Kittleson going to move on to third. What are you calling that one, partner?
A hit. I don't know. What are you calling it?
Well,
maybe we're riding the crazy train. Do a little Ozzy Osbourne reference.
Yeah, speaking of crazy train, we might just divert all our attention to errors and hits to Ozzy Osbourne passing away today.
Yes, he did.
What a sad deal. Ozzy A lot of very good songs. You have a favorite?
Crazy Train's
You're
up
going
there.
Crazy Train? I'd have to say one of my favorites is Mama, I'm Coming Home.
That's a good one.
But there's a lot of good ones. Crazy Train is up there. A lot of good Ozzy songs. Just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And do you know where that's at? What city that's in, Nick?
Is it Cleveland?
Yep.
Cleveland, Ohio?
Cleveland, Ohio. My wife and I went there last year.
That's the only reason I know it's in Cleveland,
that.
Ohio.
3 balls, 1 strike. This ball's hit back to Cole Olson. He throws the first, and runner's going to go home. There's going to be a throw, but not in time as Kittleson is able to score. So it's going to be an RBI for Isaac Erickson. It's going to be a 1-3 RBI out. Cale Whipple goes to third. Going to be 2 outs now as Lucas Lindemann comes to the plate. Struck out in the first, walked and scored in the third. This ball goes
going to get by.
Well, good base running by the Vikes because with that aggressiveness, they pick up another run. If Kittleson doesn't take home, Whipple won't take third, and he won't score on that pass ball. 2 runs in. It's now 9 for the Vikes and 6 for the Kings. The battle of the Jacks right now. Head coach Jack Wold and the Vikes are leading head coach Jack McDonald and the Kings.
It's only a 5-inning game tonight, too, so those Kings are going to have to do some work here in the top of the 5th.
2 5s tonight. So the Kings, good call there, Nick, need to put up some runs in the top of the 5th or this puppy's over. Lindemann with another foul ball brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again with 2 outs, Seeley Jensen waits on deck. He's had a good game. Seeley Jensen walked and scored and then got a hit and scored in the third. He has 3 stolen bases. It's a pretty good line for Seeley. Here's the 1-2 to Lindemann. Nice.
Another foul ball.
Looked like a little bit of a knuckler slash changeup of some sort there. The ball didn't look like it was spinning very much. Colt Olson on the mound. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 taken. Lindemann had a good battle, but got tricked on that one. And it's going to be a strikeout. So in the bottom of the 4th, the Vikes get 2 runs on 1 hit. Leave nobody on base. There were no errors. New score after 4 complete. Kindred Vikes 10, Kings 6. They got to score or this game is over. We'll see what happens in the top of the 5th.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Sawyer Olson at the plate right now. Took a ball on his first pitch, and we have pitch number 2 of the 5th inning underway now. He hits this one over into shallow left field. Going to be a single in left, and Sawyer Olson going to round strong, look to go to 2, but pulls the parachute and ends up at first base. Sawyer Olson.
It's on Hoy again out there in left field, too. Hustled that ball. Sawyer Olson's quick. Got to the ball quick and held it to a single.
2 hits now for Olson. He had a double in the third, reached on an error in the first, 2 runs scored. The ball is in for a strike. And up to bat is Finn Johnson. Finn Johnson walked and scored in the first, struck out in the third. He was the starting pitcher. Takes a ball here, there. Hitting .478 before tonight. .662 on base percent. Finn with 39 stolen bases. Here's a stolen base for Sawyer Olson. Sawyer Olson in safely at second.
There's a good arm there behind the plate by Erickson. Just a little off from second base.
Here's the 1-2. Chopped out to left field, and nice play out and left. We said we were hoping he was going to get a fly ball, Dawson Hoy, and he got one there and made good of it. He's had 2 great hustle plays out there, Dawson Hoy, the youngster, the 12-year-old rookie ball player, 11-year-old too. Very nice play out and left by Dawson Hoy. And then not only did he make the play, but immediately he looked to throw on to second and see if he could catch Sawyer Olson. He did not. That'll bring up Jet Johnson. Jet Johnson 1 for 2, reached on an error in the first and then a single and scored in the third. He has 2 RBIs. He's up to 29 now on the year. See if he can get number 30 here by hitting in Sawyer Olson. He hits this one out to shallow center, and is that going to fall right in front of center fielder? It does.
Oh, he's going to
Sawyer
third.
Olson's going to go on to third. Third baseman's not covering for some reason. And Sawyer Olson is on to third. Base hit for Jet Johnson. He's got 2 hits on the day. Colt Olson now going to bat. Where's number 23? Doing the pitching right now. Was hit by a pitch in the first. Reached on an error and scored in the third. Runner goes. No throw. There'll be guys on second and third. So it's 10-6. Tying runner is on deck in Lloyd Preen. Third base is Sawyer Olson. Second's Jet Johnson. Colt Olson up to bat. And Lloyd Preen on deck. 2 balls, 0 strikes, 1 out, top of the 5th in a 5-inning game. Here's the pitch. Ball by the catcher, and in comes Sawyer. Sawyer Olson scores. Jet Johnson moves on to third, and the count moves to 3-0. Strike's important here for Lucas Lindemann. As he tries to find one in this batter, and he does. The 3-0 now becomes 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lindemann sets and delivers. Ball outside. Colt Olson flips the bat.
That kid, I think just hates walking.
Well, he had one of the more interesting plays of the day where he reached on an error from third base, thrown to the back or thrown over the head of the first baseman, and then in the throw to try and get him at third, it went out to the opposite fence and turned a 5-3 out into a run scored. All the way around the bases he went. And now Lloyd Preen
represents the tying run here, Josh.
And a 2-0 count. Lloyd Preen hitting .239. Takes a ball. It's 3-0. I know these pitchers on both teams are pretty exhausted because these teams played a lot of games this last weekend in the NIT. I wonder how far they'll go with Lindy. Here's a swing and a miss. Goes to 3 balls and 1 strike for Preen. Brody Fox, the leading runner, is on deck. Here's a strike taken, count goes to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lloyd playing second base, struck out in the first, grounded out to third in the third. Here's a ball hit to the left side. Kittleson fields, collects, and throws nicely on the first. Nice play there by Cam Kittleson. Good job, first of all, for Cam to get to that ball. Another good job getting it on the first. And the third thing I like about that is you don't need to worry about Jet Johnson coming home. Because
that was what I was going to hit on too, Josh. Probably would have had a chance at home to get him, but no need, right?
Right. You're looking for one more out now because he took that out. And here's Cam Kittleson who fields and almost runs it to first, but then decides to flip it. And that'll do things here in game number 1.
Good ball game.
Top of the 5th, the Kings get 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1 on base. And that'll do it. The Kindred Vikes defeat the Kindred Kings by a score of 10-8. We're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit in the Todd Wold postgame show about the player of the game and the connection of the match. Come on back for the Todd Wold CPA postgame show. While you're waiting, go to wold-cpa.com. Check out what that wonderful man's all about.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hey fans, welcome in up to the booth here, joined by Cale Whipple and a couple of his teammates. Cale, congratulations on the win. Was it fun playing on the Big Diamond today?
Yeah, it's pretty special playing on the Big Diamond.
Cale, you were the Enbridge player of the game. You were the winning pitcher. You were 2 for 3 today at the plate. You scored 2 runs.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel on the mound?
I could have done better up there, but it's what it is. So.
Is it a lot different on this mound versus the mounds that you're playing on in Fargo?
Yeah, it's a little different because of the feet difference, but it'll.
How about the field? Is the field you like playing on the field? A nice field to be on, and or compared to what you're playing on in Fargo?
Yeah, it's pretty nice because the grass kind of stops the ball sometimes, so you get a little bit of a leeway when you're running up to the ball.
As the Enbridge Player of the Game, we nominated you or selected you because you got the win on the mound and you were 2 for 3 at the plate. You scored 2 runs. How good were you? How good were you seeing things at the plate today?
I mean, Finn was throwing a lot of junk. He's a pretty good pitcher, but I knew when he gave me a few that I could take it out there. So yeah.
One of the things we like to do, especially for the Enbridge Players of the Game, I got mosquitoes flying all around me. But as the Enbridge Player of the Game, are there any special shout-outs you want to give to your teammates or your family? Anybody you know who's watching? Anybody you want to thank or give some love to?
My mom.
Of course.
She always comes to games and washes my jersey and all that. So yeah.
Good for you. We're going to step away. We appreciate Cale Whipple for stepping on here as the Enbridge Player of the Game. We're going to have one more interview with one of these guys, but a special congratulations to Cale Whipple, Enbridge Player of the Game.
Thank you.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd, our world certified public accountant, has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Hey fans, we're here with Lucas Lindemann. Lucas, congratulations on the win today. Were you excited about picking up the victory?
Yeah.
Is it challenging playing some of your buddies on the other team, or does that make it a little bit more fun going and getting to compete against your buddies on the other squad?
It's a little fun because I see them at school and I get to talk to them in the hallways.
How much will the bragging rights loom over the other team here today after you guys pick up the win? Is this something that's going to loom large for a handful of weeks?
Yeah. We'll be talking about it in school for a while.
What's one of your best smack talk lines you're going to give to your buddies?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. Well, here's one of the reasons we brought you up here, Lindy, is because you did a very good job pitching. And there was a play that you made on the mound where the ball was hit hard to you. It was a line drive. Not only did you catch it and make a phenomenal play, but you immediately threw it on to first and you picked up the double play. It was a fantastic play. It's going to be our connection of the game here today. What were you thinking in that moment as a ball was flying very fast at you?
I better catch it.
Yes, or else what's going to happen?
He'll probably get a hit.
Yeah, okay, all right. And then after you caught it, what was your next thought?
Look to first.
Okay, good. Well, you did a great job on the mound. Congratulations on the connection of the game. I'll ask you the same question. Any love you want to give to anybody watching?
My mom, my dad, and my team, because they made a bunch of plays when they hit the ball. So.
Very good. What are you hoping for in this next one?
A win.
You know who you guys got on the bump?
No.
No? You're going to go find out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, congratulations, guys. We'll step away and finish our postgame show. We'll be back with the finale of the Todd Wold postgame show in about a minute.
Up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Final segment here, the Todd Wold post-game show. Again, we want to thank Todd Wold and all our sponsors for their help. And we talked about it earlier. We broadcast close to, if not more than 40 games here in Kindred. And we couldn't do it if it weren't for our sponsors, specifically, once again, Todd Wold. Check out wold-cpa.com for any accounting requisitions from income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for either individuals or businesses. Once again, wold-cpa.com. In this game, once again, the Kindred Vikes are victorious 10-8. The Kings go up 3-0 in the top of the first. The Vikes answer with 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Then in the second inning, The Vikes pick up another run to make it 5-3. In the top of the third, the Kings take the lead again. They go up 6-5. But in the bottom of the third, the Vikes answer with 3 more and then 2 more in the fourth. There was a threat by the Kings in the fifth, but just couldn't quite finish the comeback for the Kings. And once again, the Kindred Vikes are victorious 10-8. There is a second game that we're gonna broadcast as well. But before we do that, one more time, I want to thank Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge is energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. Congratulations to Cale Whipple. He was 2 for 3 at the plate. He had 3 stolen bases, an RBI, 2 runs scored, and he was the winning pitcher. He will be our Enbridge player of the game. Congratulations to Cale. And also congratulations to Lindy, Lucas Lindemann, for the connection to the game. Sponsored by Halstead Telephone Company. It's how to connect. Visit halsteadtel.com, HALSTADTEL.com. The connection of the game came in the top of the fourth inning when when Carson Murphy smoked a ball back at Lindy. He caught it and then caught Hyen off of first, and it was an L1-3 double play. So congratulations to Lucas Lindemann. Closing thoughts there, partner, before we step away and get ready for game 2.
It's a fun one getting to see these, especially these interviews, seeing these boys get out here for one of their first or second times out on this big field. They're happy to be out here, and it's fun watching the buddies. I wish we would have gotten a line out of Lindy there, what his smack talk was going to be, but definitely some bragging rights when you beat your buddies out on this field.
He doesn't like to show his poker hand. You got to respect a guy that doesn't want to lay it out there. But, yeah, it was a fun game, and we'll look forward to being back for game 2. We'll talk about some of the other things that impressed us and hopefully continue to see some fun baseball here in Kindred. So we'll step away for probably about, we'll say 10-ish, 10-15 minutes. And when we come back, we'll have game number 2. Kindred Kings will be the home team taking on the Kindred Vikes. We'll see you back in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred as we are gearing up for game number 2. Once again, it's the 13-year-old night here in Kindred. Kindred Vikes are the visitors this game, taking on the Kindred Kings. The Kindred Vikes have a record of 14-5, and they just defeated the Kindred Kings by a score of 10-8. Kindred Kings dropped to 8-12, but they will be the home team for this one. As the home team, the Kindred Kings will go as follows. Pitching will be Colt Olson. His battery mate will be Dingo Rude. Playing first will be Finn Johnson. Second baseman will be Henry Hyen, and at third is James Halverson. At shortstop is Brody Fox. Playing in left is Sawyer Olson. Center fielder for the Kings will be Jet Johnson, and out and right will be Lloyd Preen. Extra hitting will be Carson Murphy and Turner Westby. Once again, that's the Kindred Kings there in the field right now. The batting order for the Vikes will go Cam Kittleson, Cale Whipple, and Isaac Erickson. Cleanup man will be Lucas Lindemann, then Seeley Jensen and Brock Sinner. Batting seventh will be James Jimmy Diesel the Fiesel Meister. As many nicknames as you, Mr. Eggmeister.
Yes.
Bentley Ernst batting eighth. Hudson Gibbon hitting ninth, and Dawson Hoy will be the 10 hitter for the Vikes. So 10 hitting for the Vikes and 11 hitting for the Kings. And just like that, we're about to get underway as Cam Kittleson steps into the box. Coming into tonight, he had a .571 batting average, .684 on base percent, led almost every category, 32 hits and 56 at-bats, 37 runs scored, 40 stolen bases. He takes a strike, and we're underway. First pitch was 7:37. Here's a ball popped and going to be out of play. Last game, in case you were curious, lasted 1 hour and 20 minutes. 5:57 to 7:17, and only 20 minutes in between games. That's pretty efficient when you say there.
Pretty efficient.
So far, Colt Olson on the mound has been very efficient. No balls, 2 strikes as he works to Cam Kittleson. Dangerous hitter, speedy on the pass. He takes that for a ball, and it'll be 1-2.
I wonder if Cam's talking to Andy back there. Hey, you sure you got that call right in that first game? Don't do anything bad to me here now.
It's a ball taken, evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, on the mound is Colt Olson. He's got 8 1/3 innings pitched so far this year. Faced 48 guys. Colt has walked 15 people and struck out 7. Here he gets Cam Kittleson hit a high fly ball out to right field. In comes the right fielder, and it's a nice catch out in right field by Lloyd Preen. He came in very patiently and then decided to throw the basket underneath it and got that ball. So it was an F9 put out. Lloyd Preen with a nice play out there and right.
I thought it was going to be a Bermuda Triangle there for a second.
Yep. Bermuda Triangle, right where the first baseman, second baseman, and right fielder could not get. The 3 men making a chase there were Seeley Jensen at second, Cale Whipple at first. But, excuse me, that's not right at all. It was Henry Hyen at second, Finn Johnson on first, and then it was Lloyd Preen saving the day. And now Colt Olson finds a 3-0 count to Cale Whipple. Cale Whipple playing first, wearing number 28. Whipple hits 404 was hitting 404 on the year with a .569 on base percent. Came in with 15 RBIs, but picked up another in the previous game. He's at 16, and he gets a walk here. Cale Whipple can't hardly ignore the fact that every time I say Cale Whipple's name, this ball goes to the backstop. It's going to be a wild pitch of his brother in the Whipple triple.
Whipple triple.
The Whipple triple.
Down in Sioux Falls.
I wonder if Bryce Whipple's listening to us. Bryce Whipple, fun guy to coach last year, part of the runner-up Legion team. This ball goes to the backstop. Be a wild pitch again. Isaac Erickson is up to bat. Erickson having a good year offensively, hitting .500. A little bit under .500 now. He's now 29 for 59. But a good offensive swinger. 2-0. That ball hit up the middle. Nice job there by Isaac Erickson, and it'll be an RBI single for Isaac. He said down when I was getting lineups, I got to hit better. Well, I said, just do it. And he did. Puts that ball right up the middle. Picks up an RBI as Cale Whipple comes in and now dives back into first safely. So Isaac Erickson with an RBI. That brings up Lucas Lindemann playing third base, wearing number 20. Lindemann with the connection to the game last game. Nice catch on the mound. And Isaac Erickson with an interesting slide at second. Try to give him a new nickname there. Erickson. That was a nice little swing.
No.
Erickson?
Nope.
Isaacson? Isaac Erickson?
How about Isaac Erickson?
Isaacson. Isaac Erickson on second. Strike called there. It's going to go to 1-1. Once again, Lucas Lindemann up to bat. 1-0, Bikes lead early on here. Foul ball. Seeley Jensen on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
You know that wind we were talking about in that first game, Josh?
It's gone.
It's very much gone.
The flag has taken a rest. And it is a little bit of movement, but now we're out of the north, so we don't get to feel any of the wind. Swing and a miss there by Lindemann. It'll be a strikeout, and it'll be strikeout number 1 for Colt Olson in this game. That'll bring up Seeley Jensen. Like I said, Colt Olson, not a lot of innings logged so far this year. 8-ish coming into today. Not a big strikeout pitcher. 8 strikeouts now. See what he can do with Seeley Jensen, who's the second baseman and wears number 30. So far in this early game, here's a stolen base attempt by Erickson, and he's going to slide in safely at third. So far in this early game, it was Lloyd Preen out and right with a basket catch to start this game off the bat of Cam Kittleson. And now we got a 2-0 pitch as Colt does the flamingo.
Oh, boy.
For that, that is a balk, but I think we're
definitely
yes. So if any of you 13-year-olds go back and watch this game,
Finn balks every time with the guy on base.
You can't stand in flamingo style it, but with nobody on, you can Johnny Cueto it. But as we know, there's no telling Andy Traum how to officiate.
Nope. Or to field balls at second.
Here's the 2-1. This ball slapped to the right side. Finn Johnson goes over, makes a nice play. Second baseman picks it up, but nobody's covering the base.
Getty gets in the way of the pitcher.
Olson runs into the umpire. We'll call it a single. RBI single. Erickson comes in. The RBI single gets the Vikes another run. It's 2-0 now, and up to bat will be Brock Sinner, the pitcher. He wears number 24. Sinner hitting 289 coming into tonight. And there goes the runner. Swing and a miss. It'll be a strike. Throw down to second, not in time, as Seeley Jensen steals second. RBI and a stolen base. We brought Seeley Jensen up for an interview, but he thought about it for a little while.
He did.
I was very adamant about.
You know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
And you know that's okay.
Yep. He didn't want to give the media any more time than they deserved.
You know, good thing we don't give Kylan Swenson that, right?
Yeah. I think there's many good Kylan Swenson stories. Here's the 0-2 with 2 outs to Brock Sinner. That ball bounces by the catcher and is going to go to the backstop. One of my favorite, there's lots of good Kylan Swenson stories, but one of my favorites was the final home game on the Legion Field a few days ago, Thursday. He had a good game. That's not surprising. excellent athlete Kylan Swenson is, but we're going to interview him. Strike three. We'll have to let people sit on the pins and needles for the rest of that story. As
I bet they're waiting.
in the top half of the first inning, the Vikes get 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on base, and there were no Kings errors. After 1/2 inning of play, it's Vikes 2 and the Kings 0. Come back for story time in about a minute.
With 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Hey fans, welcome back. Let's take a look at how the Vikes are going defensively. On the mound is Brock Sinner. More on his stats as we continue along. His battery mate will be Cam Kittleson. Cale Whipple at first. Second base is Seeley Jensen. Third base is Lucas Lindemann. At shortstop is Isaac Erickson. Out in the outfield will be Hudson Gibbon. In left, James Fiesel in center. And Bentley Ernst in the right. Extra hitting is Dawson Hoy. Hitting for the Kings will be Dingo Rude, followed by Sawyer Olson and Finn Johnson. Jet Johnson bats cleanup, followed by Cole Olson and Lloyd Preen. Brody Fox, James Halverson, and Henry Hyen go 7, 8, 9, and then Carson Murphy and Turner Westby will be the 10, 11 extra hitters. Once again, Kings will hit 11, and the Vikes hit 10. Sinner on the mound. Word has it he's a pretty darn good pitcher. 28 1/3 innings pitched. He has the most innings pitched for his squad. He's struck out 46 people on the year. That is an impressive number. 28 innings pitched and 46 strikeouts. He's only hit 3 and only walked 13. So he averages less than a free ride an inning and well over a strikeout per inning. He has an 0-1 count here. This ball's hit into the shortstop gap. Nice job there by Dingo Rude. Dingo Rude with a sharp single. Rude, good hitter, 571 batting average with a 684 on base percent. He has 41 stolen bases on the year, Rude does, so we can expect to see Dingo off to the races with his pink oven glove. That is the most unique thing ever, and just like that, another ball is a deja vu. Rude didn't want to get the oven mitt dirty at third, so he pulls into second with the pink pony club batting oven glove. Never seen that before. Sawyer Olson single. It's back-to-back singles, and Finn Johnson up to bat now. Johnson once again 478 batting average. Plays first, wears 27, takes a strike. It's 0-2 now. Olson on first, Rude on second, both with quick singles. And Johnson up to bat. Do you think that pink glove will offer any protection to the hand?
It's not like it's got the hard thing in there like the regular sliding mitts do.
I mean, unless it's like...
I wonder if he asked his mom if he could take that tonight.
Let me just throw this idea. As this ball goes to the backstop, what if it's 105 degrees out and the base gets hot?
No.
Now he's got the oven mitt on. It's got to help a little bit, doesn't it? No. Okay. Black shoes that feel the heat of the sun. Strike 3 taken here. It's going to be Johnson.
Never in a million years would I thought I'd be talking about 105-degree heat and base being too hot.
Brock Sinner picks up the frozen pizza, and Dingo's there out of the oven.
Oh,
Dingo makes
boy.
a bad decision here, and Dingo and his glove are in trouble now.
I don't think he's going to get back to third here.
He gets thrown out in the pickle, the out call, and Interesting stuff going on there as Jet Johnson's going to reach on the fielder's choice. Nice play, really nice play over at third by Lindemann. He had the connection of the game, Lindemann did in the first game. Very heads-up play by Lindemann to throw on to catcher Kittleson, and then I think the tagout was made by shortstop Isaac Erickson. Is that right?
I think so, Josh.
So we're going to call it a 5-2-6 out. Olson on second, Jet Johnson on first, and Colt Olson. So it's Sawyer Olson on second, Colt Olson up to bat. 0-1 with 2 outs. Strike taken, 0-2. Boy, one thing about Brock Sinner is we never even got to talk about our stories, and I don't think we're going to be able to this time. So the Kylan Swenson story might have to be next inning. Here's the 0-2 with 2 outs. Runner goes. This ball put into play. Let's see if Isaac Erickson can make a play. He goes to his right, throws all the way across the diamond. A strike to his teammate there, and a nice play as Erickson throws on over to Cale Whipple. So in the bottom of the first, the Kings go back-to-back hits, but get no runs. They leave 2 on base. There were no errors. And after 1 complete, it's the Vikes 2 and the Kings 0.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft-serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. Trying to get all these changes straight. I think we have them. Now on the mound for the Kings is going to be Carson Murphy. Catching is going to be Jet Johnson. Is that right, Nick?
Yep.
Colt Olson at first. Second base will be Finn Johnson. Third base is Henry Hyen. Shortstop is James Halverson. Out in left is Dingo Rude, and in center is Sawyer Olson. I think Lloyd Preen's the only one that stayed constant there. So once again on the mound is going to be Carson Murphy, and he throws a ball. Up to bat is Jimmy Diesel Fiesel. James batting 167 coming into today. He did have a single in the last game, went 1 for 2 with 2 stolen bases and an RBI. He takes a ball 2. It'll be Fiesel, Bentley Ernst, Hudson Gibbon, and Dawson Hoy, 7, 8, 9, and 10 before back to the top. 3 balls now and no strikes to Fiesel. Here's the pitch. Strike taken. Moves count to 3-1. And once again, it's Murphy. Carson Murphy on the mound. Is Carson one of the? No, he's
He's a
12-year-old.
12-year-old.
That's what I thought. So they're putting the 12-year-old on the mound, get some time. He works back to a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch from Murphy. Ball outside, and Fiesel draws the walk. Anyway, we'll go back to that Kylan Swenson thing. So the final night at home for the Legion team, Swenson earned himself an interview after the Vikings picked up the win. Big lead here at first, and the runner goes. It's Fiesel, and it's a foul ball, so Fiesel's going to have to come back. And, catcher interference called as Bentley Ernst hit the catcher's glove. So Bentley Ernst is going to reach on first on that catcher's interference call. And that'll bring up Hudson Gibbon, the left fielder. So we tell Kylan that he needs to get interviewed, and he says no. That's one thing we very rarely ever hear from Kylan is no. And he says, this is my last time on my home field, so I am going to do what? What do you think he wanted to do so bad?
Clean the field.
Yeah, rake the field. Like, that's you had to pry that rake out of his cold hands to get him up to the interview. So I don't know what the negotiating terms were. It might have been, we promise we won't rake the field, as Fiesel steals third and Bentley steals second. We promise we'll give you that opportunity, Kylan, to rake the field. So he did do the interview. Here's the 0-2 fall back. And I think he got to rake the field. But we've had practices since, and he's gotten many other opportunities to rake the field. But that's the kind of guy Kylan Swenson is.
That is the character of that man.
Here's the 0-2 to Hudson. Behind him, runner's going to break. There's going to be a play at the plate, and safe is the call as Murphy just didn't get there quite in time. Fiesel runs home safely. Ernst goes on to third. Hudson Huddy Gibbon has the count moved to 1-2 with Dawson Hoy waiting on deck.
My favorite Kylan interview. Kylan back in the day, he's gotten a lot better with his public speaking. I'll give him that. I think last year, a couple years ago, he gets up there and he goes, "You had a great day at the plate, 4 for 4. What were you seeing?" They threw strikes. I hit them.
He's not a man of many words. He's a man of I'm gonna work hard, do what I'm told, and not say a whole lot. So the reason we got on this tangent was because Seeley Jensen had a good first game, and we offered him an interview, but he wasn't so sure that was something that he wanted to do. So maybe we got another Kylan Swenson coming up. Huddy works a walk. Ernst stays at third. Dawson Hoy, the extra hitter, now up to the plate.
We just had a little exchange there between head coach and home plate ump.
Strike taken on the inside corner, and they
got him.
Got him at. And it goes through the legs of the third baseman. He's going to score. Good play.
Dingo's throwing it all the way home.
Yeah, could be another play on him.
And that third.
And the glove of the third baseman again. Ah, darn it. Henry Hyen over at third had the ball go between his legs and then off his glove. Bentley Ernst scores. Huddy did steal second and then got to third. It was Jet Johnson that threw to third, and they weren't able to get Gibbons. So a run is in, and here's another chance.
He had him at home. Gets the out at first, though.
Hudson Gibbon takes off on contact. He does score. Murphy throws on to first baseman Colt Olson, and Dawson Hoy going to pick up an RBI. How about that from he's 11, right? Dawson Hoy and Turner Westby, both 11-year-old. Yeah. We know he's number 6. Thanks for that confirmation quiz.
First base open right now, Josh?
First base. Here's a ball that Cam Kittleson hits out to left.
I'd watch out. He might take this all the way home.
He's got a couple home runs, I think 4 to be exact on the year. No, 2 home runs on the year. They're going to throw at third, and he's going to have to slide in on a bang-bang play. Good job by Dingo out and left to hustle after that ball. Dingo threw on to James Halverson, who threw on to Hyen, but Cam Kittleson with a triple over Dingo's glove. That one's blue out there. It's not the pink oven mitt that he wears on the base paths. And now batting will be Cale Whipple. First baseman wears number 28. Reached on a walk and scored in the first. He was the Enbridge player of the game. As we go to the second. Excuse me, as we're in the top of the second here. 0-1 with one out. Foul ball moves the count to 0-2. Kittleson on third. 3 runs in already. Murphy sets and delivers. One ball, 2 strikes to Whipple. Strike 3 called. Cale Whipple gets caught window shopping. Be out number 2. Strikeout number 1 for Carson Murphy. And it'll bring up the 3-hitter. Number 10, shortstop Isaac Erickson. Erickson had a nice sharp single up the middle in the first inning. It was an RBI. He then stole and then scored. Speaking of steal, Trom Shinpad just stole a run from the Vikes, as if that ball would have gotten by catcher Johnson, Kittleson would have scored. Instead, it's a 1-0. Here's a ball chopped to the left side. Going to be a tough play for shortstop Halverson, but he makes it beautifully. Great job there by James Halverson. He fields and throws on to Colt Olson for the 6-3, but the Vikes get 3 runs on one big triple, 2 errors from the Kings, and 1 man left on base. After 1.5 inning of play, it's the Vikes 5, the Kings 0.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Cooling off a little bit, but not much. 78 degrees and continues to be humid here in Kindred on July 22nd. Feels like it's still up in the high 70s. We're getting ready for the bottom of the second inning, and the Kings will bring to the plate Lloyd Preen, Brody Fox, and James Halverson, 6, 7, 8 guys. If it goes any further, it could be Henry Hine, Carson Murphy, and Turner Westby, the 9, 10, and 11 guys. Once again, Kings are batting 11, and he swings and misses. Preen does at a high first pitch. Sinner, an efficient pitcher, has now thrown 29 innings and struck out 47 people. He has an 0-2 here. Strike taken.
Nice pitch.
Very nice pitch. Preen
didn't agree.
Going to get a called strike 3, and that's going to bring up the extra hitter, number 14, Brody Fox. Brody Fox swings and misses. He's a .544 hitter with a .600 on base percent, leads the team with 10 doubles, and he swung hard at that one. Here's an 0-1. 0-2 there, and I really like
He gets his hacks out there.
I like watching Brock Sinner, boy. He gets
Yes,
that
he
ball
does.
and he goes. He's not wasting any time. Here's the 25th
Curveball.
pitch, and good pitch there. Chopped down to head coach Jack McDonald. And Jack McDonald decides he wants the first baseman to play, and he hears it from his bench, as he should have.
He's supposed to play third this week.
Yeah, he's also supposed to pitch. He's kind of a good pitcher, too. Missed his spot on that one. Here's the 0-2 swing, and caught Andy Traum right in the face mask. Yeah, those are not fun.
We are heading to the Legion Regional this week in
Yeah, these we appreciate the Legion guys coming out and helping. Both the umps are Legion guys. Both the coaches for the Kings are Legion guys, and they need to stay up.
Fair ball.
Hits the bag, and Andy Traum sees that clearly.
Always didn't make it.
As he calls it right away, fair ball, Brody Fox. It's a single. Hits the base, heads out to left, and good hustle out of Fox there. It would have been tough to make it out to a second. Hudson Gibbon out and left, hustled after that and got it in, keeping Fox at first. Now James Halverson had a nice play at short to end the last inning, hitting 175 on the year. Swings and misses. He did swing and miss, right?
Yep.
So it'll be 0-1.
New scoreboard operator.
Yep. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss once again. That'll be 0-2. By my calculations, I think Sinner has only thrown one ball this inning. Maybe not even that. There's a swing and a miss. It's strike three.
He's
He
out.
can advance. They don't have to throw it, but they do. And it'll be 2 outs here. Carson, no, they're wondering he does not have to go back. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So Brody Fox stole second. It's a strikeout. Halverson strikes out.
Would that be a steal
It's a
or
stolen
a pass
base.
ball? Or a wild pitch?
I think he stole. He stole second, right? Because the catcher got it and threw it on to first. That's a stolen base.
Okay.
Kittleson, Cam, looking back on what he should have done, he should have thrown it to second because the guy was stealing second. He didn't need to throw it to first. That guy was already out.
But he advanced on a wild pitch in the dirt. That's when he took off.
No, but I still think it's got to be a stolen base because he blocked it. The ball didn't go by Kittleson. He picked it up and threw it to first instead of throwing it to second. You're still going wild pitch
bounced
on
the
that?
other way. It wasn't right in front of him.
Yeah, but he was. Okay, we'll clarify that. Quiz, what are you going on now? You calling that a wild pitch?
Well, it's a strikeout.
But 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in case you're wondering about what's happening in the game.
ball
Henry
bounced through.
Hine is up to bat. 2 outs. Guy on second now is Brody Fox. The argument is, does Fox deserve a stolen base or did he go on a wild pitch? 3 balls, 2 strikes. Counts full. My argument on why it's a stolen base is because if Kittleson had enough time to pick up the ball and throw it to first before the guy got to first base, why didn't he pick it up and throw it to second base to get the guy?
Because he was only thinking about getting the guy out because he doesn't know the rule.
So that's why
It's
I
a
think
wild
it's a
pitch.
stolen base.
I still think it's a wild pitch.
High and walks. You want to discuss the walk there?
No, that's 4 pitches without getting into the strike zone.
Now Carson Murphy, the pitcher, number 13 up to bat, takes a strike. He's the 10 hitter. He'll be followed by Turner Westby. Guy on first, guy on second. 2 outs in the books. Both strikeouts. Vikes lead 5-0. Swing and a foul ball. And here is the 0-2 coming from Brock Sinner. Strike 3, nice pitch there, and Sinner strikes out the side. He has 4 strikeouts now today, and by my calculations, that's strikeout number 50 on the season for Brock Sinner. And in the bottom of the second, the Kings get No runs on 1 hit. They leave 2 on base, and there were no errors. After 2 complete, Vikes 5, Kings 0.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
All right, fans, welcome back into Kindred for the 3rd inning as we bring up Lucas Lindemann, Seeley Jensen, and Brock Sinner. First pitch is a ball. Once again, on the mound is Carson Murphy. Lucas Lindemann struck out in the first. He's playing third base. Where's number 20? And almost sees the ball hit him right on that number 20. But moves towards the plate, and it goes behind him for now. A 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Upper part of the zone. Lucas Lindemann swung through it. Once again, Seeley Jensen on deck and Brock Sinner in the hole. Here's the pitch from Murphy. Swung on and chopped down the third base line, but foul. Jack Wold throws it a little bit better than McRigg did. And gives to Murphy the ball. Here's the 2-2. Ball taken high and in. It'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the windup in the pitch. It's a strike taken on the outside part of the plate. It's going to be a strikeout looking as Lucas Lindemann going to be a strikeout victim. Number 2 from Carson Murphy. Murphy has 2 strikeouts, and now batting will be Seeley Jensen. Seeley Jensen swings and chops that to the right side. Second baseman runs in and then throws on to first. Cole Olson misses the ball. It's going to be an error. No debate on that one. The error is going to be charged to Colt Olson at first. On the errant, or on the missed catch, Jensen will move on to second base. So nice job there by Finn Johnson of fielding, turning and quick throwing it to first, but Olson didn't catch it.
Yeah, you got a lefty playing the infield right now.
Now batting will be Brock Sinner. He's the pitcher. He struck out in the first. That was to Colt Olson when he was on the mound. This ball's swung on and fouled back. Count's going to go to 0-2.
Seeley's over there is a big lead over at second. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes off.
Coach, there's nobody holding him, and Coach Wold gave him a sign, so I'm assuming you're right. He's gone. There. Oh, no, he doesn't go.
And like I just heard Quisland say, Carson Murphy's played rookies all year, Pee-wees before. He's never played 13U. He's never had to pick anyone off.
Yeah, he this ball goes to the backstop. It's going to move the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes as Seeley Jensen
moves over to third.
Seeley Jensen goes to third on the wild pitch. Brock Sinner, James Fiesel, Bentley Ernst, Hudson Gibbon, and Dawson Hoy, the 6-hitter, and Brock Sinner. And the Vikes will hit 10. This ball gets by Jet Johnson, but not far enough for Seeley to come in. So it'll move the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a set by Murphy, the kick and the pitch. This ball hit off the end of the bat to the first base dugout. And we'll do the 3-2 again. Here's the set. Check the runner, the kick, and ball 4 taken up high. Brock Sinner will go to first base. So Sinner will be on first, Jensen on third, and that'll bring up Jimmy Diesel. Hitting 167 on the year. He was 1 for 2 in the first game, stole 2 bases, had an RBI. Runner goes, no throw. Fiesel walked and scored in the second. Good night for Jimmy. He's playing center field and wearing number 25. Here's the 1-0. Strike. Fiesel hit 7 in the order. This game started at 7:37. We're 40 minutes old. Last game took an hour and 20 minutes. This ball goes beyond the exhaust pipe of the Diesel.
Gosh. You've been thinking about that one for a while,
Just
haven't you?
came to me. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Carson Murphy on the mound. Thanks for tuning in to your live event. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Fiesel. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the windup and the delivery. Strike 3. Trom. The animated punch out.
There might have been a little talk that McDonald had with Trom last inning. McDonald looked over, and I don't think he was too happy with the ball call that was called on Hudson Gibbon to give him a walk. He thought it was strike 3.
Well,
Jack shook his head. Andy gave him the shrug. Like, what do you want from me?
Little friendly fire between the two buddies.
Yeah.
Bentley Ernst, right fielder, wears number 11. He's up to bat with 2 outs and runners on second and third. Ernst got on a catcher's interference call in the second, and then he ended up scoring. He stole a base and then scored on an error. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Ernst. He pops that one foul over the netting and into the evergreens. Ernst is the 8-hitter. He'll be followed by Huddy Gibbon, the 9-hitter, and Dawson Hoy, the 10-hitter. Here's the 1-2 as Murphy checks runners, now kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. And a nice inning for Carson Murphy as he struck out the side. The Vikes get no runs on no hits. They leave 2 on base. And there were no King errors. Once again, Murphy strikes out the side, and after 2.5, it remains Vikes 5, King 0.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd Our World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
We are back. First pitch of the bottom of the third inning here. Kings up to bat. Another youngster, Turner Westby, up to bat. Falls down in the count 0-1. Ball just outside makes it a 1-1 count. That ball's put in play. Nice play by Whipple over at first to get the first out of the inning for center.
So Turner Westby with a 3U hit, and Cale Whipple retires the first batter. That'll bring up the leadoff man, Dingo Rude. Dingo Rude out in left field. He had a single to start off this game, and then he got caught trying to advance home. Rude, a 571 hitter with a 684 on base percent, scored 37 runs, has 32 hits and 40 stolen bases. Good little season, 20 RBIs. He swings and hits that one to the pitcher, and on to first. It's a quick 1-3 put out as Sinner throws to Whipple for out number 2, and that'll bring up the 2-hitter Sawyer Olson. He also had a sharp single back in the first, playing center field now. Olson versus Sinner. And he put that arm out, saying it was outside. I was thinking he was calling a strike. Here's the 1-0. This ball's popped up. Could be a quick inning. Got Lindy over at third. Lindy sees that into his glove, and it's 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the third inning. So the Kings go 3 up, 3 down, and the score will remain Vikes 5, Kings 0.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. We're in the top of the fourth inning, and batting will be Hudson Gibbon and then Dawson Hoy, the 9-10 hitters. Gibbon playing left field, Dawson Hoy doing the extra hitting, and then it'll be Cam Kittleson. Some defensive changes for the Kings. Now on the mound is Turner Westby, number 7. Westby on the bump for the Kings. Here's the ball put into play, and it's going to be we'll call it an L5 there. Hudson Gibbon lines that out to Sawyer Olson. Sawyer Olson now moved over to third. Henry Hyen is out in left. Dingo Rude moved out to center. And then, let's see, I think that's it, right? Changes. Dingo Rude in center, Sawyer Olson at third. Brody Fox at first, Henry Hyen in left, and Turner Westby on the mound.
I think that is it, yes, Josh.
Dawson Hoy up to bat. These two cousins? Hoy and Westby? Yes. Cousin battle right now? Teammates and cousins. Teammates and cousins now turned enemies for a brief moment in time. 1-1. Who's gonna win the battle here? Dawson Hoy falls that back, and it's gonna go to 1-2. Westby versus Hoy. Westby on the mound, looks in, kicks and delivers. Ball taken outside. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, but it gets by the catcher. Good job. Ooh. Good job there so Dawson Hoy strikes out. Great hustle. Moving down the line. Jet Johnson hustled after that and then threw on to Brody Fox. Fox was right in the baseline.
Yes,
so
he was.
A little bit of a bump in there. But a good job by Turner Westby of coming in and throwing strikes. He gets a quick line out and then strikes out Dawson Hoy. Now batting will be the leadoff man, Cam Kittleson. Kittleson had a big triple in the second. Flew out to right in the first. Kittleson coming into tonight at a .667 batting average and a .731 on base percent. He's got 2 balls and no strikes. Strike taken there.
Now the 11-year-old gets to face the 14-year-old.
and a pretty talented 14-year-old in that. Here's the 2-1. Ball. Count goes to 3-1.
He has not given Kittleson a pitch to hit here. He has lived outside on all 4 of his pitches so far.
Here's the 3-1. That ball is hit over the right side, and it's a 4-3 put out. What a great job. And great is even an understatement of what Turner Westby just did. He came in and got a line drive out, a strikeout, and then a 4-3 put out. 3 up, 3 down for the Vikes in the in the top of the 4th. And the Kings come to bat, trailing 5-0 in the bottom of the 4th.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Finn Johnson up to bat right now. Finn Johnson, Jet Johnson, Colt Olson, and Paul Quislen telling jokes on the
Technically,
PA.
that math is wrong. There's not only 9 hitters in the lineup.
The discussion over the public address speakers was Finn Johnson just made a nice play to end the fourth, and now he leads off, and the top of the fourth, and now he leads off the bottom of the fourth. And the question is, how often does that happen? Quiz said 11% of the time. But there's an 11% chance that could happen. It doesn't happen 11% of the time. Anyway, it's going to be a 4-3 put out on repeat as Finn Johnson made the 4-3 put out to end the top of the fourth, and now he's a victim of the 4-3 put out as Seeley Jensen throws on Cale Whipple. Sorry, go ahead.
That batting stance looks exactly like his older brother, but on the wrong side of the plate.
Jet Johnson bats right-handed. And you're saying Fisher, Fisher with that left hand. Yeah.
The exact same.
Swing and a miss there. It's going to bring the count to 1-1. Jet Johnson catching. Where's number 1? It's a cleanup man. Got on first on a fielder's choice. 544 batting average coming into today with a 623 on base percent. He's 29 RBIs. Had a good first game. 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and was 2 for 3 in the game. Now he's got a 1-2 pitch against center. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Jet Johnson, then Colt Olson, then Lloyd Preen. With 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Kings trail, need to do some work here. He hits this ball. Johnson to Lindy. Lindy came across nice. I thought he was going to field that ball. You going hit or an error on that one, Nicholas?
Error.
Got it.
Lindy is not liking us, or me up here right now.
He said two tough plays that have kind of got against him. But, yeah, I think you want to make that play. Here's going to be a stolen base now, standing up for Jet Johnson. He's at second, and Colt Olson up to bat. The pitch was a strike called. It's no balls and 1 strikes here for Colt. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit to the right side, and second baseman has a beat on it, makes the catch, and it's going to be an F4. So Seeley Jensen been involved in both outs, had an assist on the first, and now a put out on the second. That'll bring up Lloyd Preen. Preen was a strikeout victim in the second. RBI opportunity for Preen and the Kings. This ball hit to the shortstop and thrown on over to first base nicely. That's Isaac Erickson who fields that, and then he threw on to his teammate Cale Whipple. And in the bottom of the fourth, the Kings get no runs on no hits. They leave 1 guy on base, and there was 1 error after 4 completed. It remains 5-0.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. For any accounting needs you may have, Todd Our World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kindred.
Top of the fifth.
Go to the top of the fifth. Cale Whipple, Isaac Erickson, and Lucas Lindemann will bat for the Vikes. And once again, on the mound is Turner Westby. Westby did a phenomenal job in his first inning of work. 3 up, 3 down. L5, strikeout, and a 4-3 putout. Now batting Cale Whipple. Takes 2 balls. Cale Whipple wears number 28, playing first base, walked and scored in the first and struck out in the second. He has a 2-0 pitch coming at him. This ball hit out to left field. Left fielder runs in, and the ball is going to fall in front of him. Cale Whipple going to reach. Cale Whipple having a good night. He was 2 for 3 in the first game. Came in with a 404 batting average. In this game, he's 1 for 2, so by my calculations, 3 for 4 brings a 404 batting average up. And bringing a batting average in the 400s up is not an easy task. Ball called, stolen base attempt for Whipple, and boy, if the shortstop catches that ball, he might be out.
I didn't even move the camera because I didn't think it was going to be close.
Yeah, so Cale Whipple steals second, standing up. Shortstop had an opportunity to catch it, put the tag on, but he wasn't able to handle the short hop. Halverson wasn't, and Cale Whipple is safe. Isaac Erickson now batting. The lefty wears number 26. 2 balls, and he fouls that one back. Erickson, 1 for 2, had a sharp single in the first, RBI single, stole second, and scored. And then grounded out to Halverson in the second. Now batting here for the 3rd time in the 5th. Swing and a miss there, and it's going to go to, the count's going to go to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of the 5th, Vikes lead 5-0. Westby sets, kicks, and throws in the dirt. Nice stop there by Jet Johnson, keeping Cale Whipple at second. So we'll go 3 balls, 2 strikes here. One thing that Turner Westby has done an outstanding job of is throwing strikes. See if he can get one here on the 3-2. Strike 3.
He tried to David Ortiz that sucker Isaac Erickson just did.
He was running out of the box before the pitch was even there. And Westby picks up strikeout number 2. Yeah, I don't know if that was a changeup or something. It must have had some funkiness to it. This ball is fouled, and Sawyer Olson tries to make an attempt at it, but can't get there. So Lucas Lindemann going to get another crack here. Lindemann 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Lindemann had a phenomenal play in the first game on the mound. Won the connection of the game with that. Here he swings and misses.
He's got to be throwing a little junk up there, Josh.
Going to move the count to 0-2.
Lindemann also had a phenomenal play this game, too.
Yes, he did. Here's the kick. And this ball's put in play to the shortstop. Shortstop Halverson fields, throws, and first baseman can't come up with it. So it's going to be an error charged against the Kings. And on to second goes Lindemann. In comes Whipple. Halverson fielded it. Fox didn't catch it. Where are you going with that error?
I think 6.
Yeah, I think so too. It was a throw that was There's a hit right over Halverson's glove.
Who's the cut
by
here?
Seeley Jensen. And Seeley Jensen going to reach on a hit. He's had a
great night.
Yes. He's 2 for 3 here tonight, or today in this game, and 1 for 1. So I mean, he's 3 for 4.
Should we bring him up?
He's scored. He's scored a run. He's got an RBI, but
and he just stole second again here.
Second here. He's had a heck of a night. 3 for 4. 2 stolen bases, 3, 4, 5 stolen bases, 2 runs scored. Seeley Jensen having a great night. Here comes Lucas Lindemann. He'll score, and Seeley Jensen will go on to third. So Lindemann going to tack on run number 7 for the Vikes with Seeley Jensen on third. Brock Sinner, the pitcher, up to bat right now with a man on third. He takes a strike. Count's going to go to 2 balls and 1 strike. He's the 6 hitter. Jimmy Fiesel on deck, and Bentley Ernst in the hole. Here's the pitch. This ball hit to Westby. Westby picks it up, throws to first, and that one will go in as an out. 1-3. Fox thinks that's... Maybe in the Fargo League they play 2 outs in the 5th. But in Kindred we always play 3 outs. And he gets a little bit of grief. Yeah, Nick, I think many a baseball player has done that same thing before.
Correct.
Yeah. And you just grin and laugh it off, and happy no run was scored as a result of it. Yeah, he takes a little bit of guff. And James Fiesel is now up to bat. 2-0, Turner Westby on the mound. He kicks and delivers. This ball is hit sharply out into left field between the third baseman and shortstop. It'll be an RBI single for Seeley Jensen. Nope, excuse me. Seeley Jensen will score.
Diesel.
It'll be an RBI single for the Diesmeister. Jimmy the Diesel Fiesel with an RBI single. He's now 1 for 2 with a walk, stolen base, RBI, run scored. Big lead for Jimmy.
Brody's not holding them on.
Bentley Ernst up to bat now, takes a ball. Reached on a catcher's interference called and stole a base and scored, and then he struck out. Here's a ball. Ball 2. Turner Westby done a great job. There's been an error in this inning that would have got him out of this unscathed. So he's working to try and get out number 4 of this inning. In his previous inning of work in the 4th, he took down the Vikes 1-2-3. He's been throwing strikes for the most part, gotten back down in some counts, 2-0. Down in this count now 3-0 and now 3-1.
Might have been a generous call for Andy Traum there.
I think it was. Here's the 3-1 with 2 outs.
Another
Strike
generous call from Andy Traum. Now it's full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if Jimmy Fiesel knows to steal here with 3-2, 2 outs, and he does not. And here's the pitch. Ball taken outside, and Fiesel will get into second. Ernst will earn the walk. And now the 9-hitter, left fielder, Huddy Gibbon, comes to the plate. Walked in the second, stole a base and scored. Lined out to the third baseman in the 4th. Takes a ball here. Gibbon was 0 for 1 in the first game. Walked and scored. And then flew out to the pitcher. Here's the 1-0. High. Huddy hits 9, Dawson hits 10, and then back to the top with Cam Kittleson. Here's the 2-0. This ball's hit to the third baseman. He fields it, Sawyer Olson does, and then steps on third. It'll be a fielder's choice for Gibby. Jimmy is out on the 5U. And we go to the final inning, the bottom of the 5th. The Kings need 8. They trail the Vikes 8-0.
moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a bittersweet moment here in Kindred as we are entering what could be the final half inning of baseball in Kindred in the 2025 season. It's been a fun summer, a fast summer as they usually all are, and one, again, that we are very thankful for our sponsors. Please patronize and thank the sponsors who make your live event broadcast possible. We couldn't do it without them. Here's a fly ball to pitcher Brock Sinner off the bat of Brody Fox. Going to be a quick F1 and bring up James Halverson and then Henry Hyen. James Halverson, the 8-hitter, Henry Hyen 9, and then Carson Murphy and Turner Westby round things out at the 10 and the 11 spots. Ball taken to James Halverson. It's 1-0. I was just saying, been a fun summer. Hard to believe it's already coming to an end. Wouldn't you agree there, Nicholas?
I agree. I mean, you get to 4th of July, you come back, and you're kind of just like, are you serious? We're done now? That ball was ripped by Halverson.
Yeah, going to be a single for Halverson. He takes the big round to second, but nice play out in left field once again by Hudson Gibbon to get that ball in and keep him at first. Go ahead and finish your thought there.
Yeah, I mean, you get back from 4th of July and you realize, man, we might only have 2 or 3 weeks left of this if we don't make it past postseason play. And then you got to look forward. Then school starts right after.
Here's a ground ball hit to Isaac Erickson. He thought about going to second and then decided otherwise. Like what we talked about earlier, Cam Kittleson made a nice play in the first game. Just getting outs is all the Vikes need to do right now is get outs. So a smart play there by Isaac to throw on to first base. Doesn't matter that Halverson moved over to second or if he scores. 6-3 put out. Erickson to Whipple.
I think Brock cares if he scores.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, selfishly, the whole team doesn't, wants to shut him out, but want to get outs. They're 1 out away, the Vikes are. It's Carson Murphy who's batting, struck out in the second. Count moves to 1-1 as Brock Sinner was the starter and has been on the mound the whole time. He's 1 strike away from ending this game.
It's a nice swing by Murphy there. Nice powerful swing, just followed straight back.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brock Sinner delivers. Ball hit up the middle, and will that score the first run? Center fielder throws over to all the way over to first base, and then they make the throw home, and safe at the plate. As I think what was happening there, so James Halverson comes around to score, but center fielder James Fiesel, I'm sure, was told that the first baseman is your cutoff there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Cale Whipple didn't go down to cut that, so the throw was awkwardly thrown to first base. And
I think if they run a good cut there, I think he's definitely out at home, Josh.
Yep. RBI single for Murphy, and then he almost got picked off. So Murphy slides back safely at first, and now batting is Turner Westby. Turner hit a ball to the first baseman and got out. This one he hits to the third baseman. Here's Lindy, fields, throws, and he's out at first by half a step. And Westby's going to be retired on a nice play. Lindemann over to Cale Whipple. In the bottom of the fifth, James Halverson does score. He gets a hit. There were 2 hits, 1 run, 1 guy left on base, no errors. And that'll do things here in Kindred as the Vikes are victorious 8-1. They earn the sweep. They win game 1 10-8, and then they win game 2 8-1. The Kindred Vikes are going to improve to 15-5. The Kings are going to drop to 8-13. We're going to step away. And when we come back, we're going to try and get ourselves some interviews. Come back for the Todd Wold postgame show and a couple of interviews.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All the 13-year-olds gather for a picture. Fun stuff. Welcome into the Todd Wold postgame show. For any accounting requisitions from income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals or businesses, go online to wold-cpa.com. I'm going to do the pleasure right now of honoring our Enbridge Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. The Enbridge Player of the Game, kind of an easy one. Brock Sinner. Complete game for Brock Sinner. He only gave up 1 run. Pitched all 5 innings, picked up the win, had a very, very nice night. So Brock Sinner, congratulations to him. He's going to be named the Enbridge Player of the Game. He ended up striking out 4 guys on the night, threw a lot of strikes, put his team in position to win the game. Once again, Enbridge, life takes energy, Enbridge, energy for life. We'll talk to him in just a little bit. We're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll have Brock Sinner, and then we'll visit and talk about the connection of the game. We'll see you back in about 1 minute for our first of 2 interviews.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey fans, welcome into Kindred. I'm joined by Brock Sinner. Brock, you're the winning pitcher. Your team just took a sweep here in Kindred. You guys have had a good year. Talk a little bit about how good you were feeling on the mound today.
Got all tried to mix up the pitches as much as I could and just tried to get it past him.
And throw strikes. You threw a lot of strikes. Tell me, what kind of pitches do you throw? What's in your arsenal of pitches?
I throw a four-seam fastball and a curveball, and sometimes just throwing a slider.
You have thrown a lot of innings this year coming into the game. I think you threw 28 innings coming into today. You're now up to 33. You've struck out. Any idea how many people you've struck out this year?
No clue.
By my math, your stats say 46, and then you struck out 4 tonight. You got 50 strikeouts on the year. That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you feel at the plate? You had a good day at the plate.
Could use some work, but.
Okay. Let's talk about the sweep. How exciting was it to get the sweep here in Kindred on your home diamond?
Feels pretty good to be the best Kindred team.
Yeah, that's good. You guys are gonna have some good trash talk going throughout school, and you got a good line you're ready to share with us. That you got one you want to share with all of us that you're gonna give to your buddies. Gotta think on that one a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do on the ball diamond?
Throw curveballs.
Throw curveballs.
I like to throw curveballs.
All right, good deal. What do you got up and coming this week for baseball games?
Oh.
Tomorrow?
Who do we play? Play Wood Specialist and.
Coming up tomorrow? You guys play tomorrow? Okay, good.
Tomorrow night.
Any closing thoughts? Any love you want to give to anybody? Brock?
Cameron.
All right, well, spoiler alert, Cameron's sitting up here. We're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll have an interview with Cameron. Congratulations, Brock, on being named the Enbridge Player of the Game, and congratulations for picking up a couple wins.
Yep, thanks.
You bet.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Hey fans, welcome in once again to the press box up in Kindred, joined by Cam Kittleson. Cam, we named you the connection of the game today. You had a big triple. You've been hitting the ball pretty hard. You're incredibly athletic and super fast. How good did the triple feel out in the left center field?
It felt good. It's always good to get the ball over their head, and just with my speed, it's kind of easy, like just to get to the base, but kind of hoping for a home run there, but we didn't get it.
Yeah, and let's talk about some of the young kids that played today on both your team and the other team. Some of these 11, 12-year-olds, a few of them were out in left field. They made some really nice plays. They were hustling, and they had done some really good things. Maybe not like flashy catches and things like that, but just good hustle. Was it fun getting the chance to play with some of the younger players tonight?
Yeah, it was fun. They were really skillful, and it was just good.
Talking about skillful, you want to talk a little bit about how much fun it is to play defense when you get a guy like Brock Center on the mound throwing strikes and not walking a bunch of people?
Yeah, it was really good. Kind of hurt my finger there, so bruised it, but it's always a good thing.
You going to need a Band-Aid or anything tonight? You're going to be okay?
We'll ice it up.
Fight through it? Okay.
Yeah, we'll fight through it.
Any favorite moments from tonight or this season? You guys have had a good long season. You've played over 20 games this year. You guys have won a lot of games. Do you have any favorite moments that have happened throughout the year that you can remember or that stick out?
All my home runs.
Yeah.
That was fun, yeah. That's really it.
Any over the fence?
Nah, we're getting there.
Okay, all right, that's good. Good. Well, congratulations, Cam. It was fun to watch you guys play. You guys picked up a sweep. Last thing I'll give you, any love you want to give out there, any shout-outs you want to say, anyone you want to give attention to?
Well, thanks to my coaches. I mean, they're just the best, you know. That's really it.
That's good. Good. Well, thanks for coming up. Congratulations to both you guys. Congratulations to your team, and good luck the rest of the year.
Yep. Thank you, Casey Whipple.
All right, there you go. We'll see you back in a little bit.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, fans, welcome back in. If you stuck with us this long, certainly appreciate you being with us. I want to just say one more time how thankful we are to have your live event willing and able to help us provide some baseball coverage throughout the season. Got to cover a lot of games in Kindred, all the way from age 11 to 19. Lots of good baseball, lots of fun baseball, lots of good memories. It's hard to believe that we're already at the end of the road when it comes to baseball on our home diamond in Kindred. But once again, please, if you enjoy this, if you get opportunities to watch these either live or go back in the archives, just want to ask you once again to please thank our sponsors. Consider patronizing their businesses. Just something that we feel we're very lucky to be able to provide. Thanks again to Todd Wold for sponsoring our post-game shows. Once again, please check out wold-cpa.com for any accounting requisitions from income tax planning, preparation, and consulting, either for businesses or for individuals. Once again, you can go online to wold-cpa.com. Thanks to Enbridge for sponsoring our Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge is energy for life. Enbridge.com. Check that out for career opportunities. Special congratulations to Brock Sinner, who was the Enbridge Player of the Game in Game 2, and Cale Whipple, the Enbridge Player of the Game in Game 1. And then I want to thank Halstead Tel. Visit halsteadtel.com. That's how to connect. They offer the sponsorship of the connection of the game, and the connection of the game in game number 2 was Cam Kittleson's second inning triple. Hit that ball hard, wanted a home run, but did a nice job of scooting around the bases and getting a third. And then once again, it was Lucas Lindemann in Game 1 who was the connection of the game. His L1-3 double play was a connection worth noting. Thanks to Halstead, thanks to Enbridge, thanks to Todd Wold, thanks to Express Lane, thanks to the Knickerbocker, thanks for all the fantastic people that helped make this possible. And once again, if you enjoyed coverage, please consider stopping in and thanking those individuals for what they do. This will do, or not just the final time of signing off here tonight, but the final time signing off for the 2025 summer baseball season in Kindred. Once again, thanks for everyone for tuning in, and we'll look forward to hopefully being back next summer. Got fall football coming up. You got basketball coming up. And before all that, some exciting postseason baseball about to go down as well. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good Tuesday night, and have a good rest of your summer. For Nicholas Eggman, my name is Josh Almaris.